indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. Called to order, 6:30 p.m. Roll call. Rose Wilson. Here. Fernando Casale. Here. Amy Santiago.
Here.
Myself, Mel Hassan. Vanessa Donadio will be joining us shortly. Absent tonight will be Amanda Lamb and Corinne Witt, as well as Shinoy Ragaraj, our referee assigner and registrar. Additionally present is village liaison, Rontavius Atkins. All righty, reading and approval of previous month's minutes. Did anybody get them?
Yep.
And did everybody have an opportunity to look at them?
Yep.
Any objections to accepting and or approving them and accepting them?
No, everything's good.
Okay, so if somebody would like to make a motion.
Can I make a motion to approve the minutes for last month?
I'll second.
All righty, the previous month's minutes for the recreation portion of the board meeting have been approved and accepted. President's report. We're getting down to the final stages of registration for the fall season, spring season, I'm sorry. Numbers seem right about where they need to be. And of course, we'll get that mad rush at the end. So we will wait patiently, and once that starts, we'll start creating the teams and all the other things that go with it. Treasurer's report for the recreation.
Okay, so finally got everything updated, so I'm going to go ahead and give the balances for the last few months. Starting with September, recreational checking started with 119,673.92, ended that month with 103,915.76. Going into October, ending $61,083.01. Going to November, $58,304.17.
Amy, if I can just stop you for a second,
Yes.
and if you can just start over with that.
Okay.
Vanessa Donadio's present. That's not why I'm asking you to
Okay.
redo it. I just didn't hear a bunch of things.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so for the rec checking, September beginning balance was 119,673.92. Ending balance for September, 103,915.76. Ending October, 61,083.01. November ending, 58,304.17. And then going to December, ending balance, 76,021.78. For the savings account, for rec, started in September, 10,681.24, ended September, 10,681.59. Ending October, 10,681.95. Ending November, 10,682.30. And ending December was 10,682.66.
I have the recreational checking starting in September at 117,673.92.
119.
Sorry.
Yep.
119,673.92, ending 103,915.76. October, 61,083.01. November, 58,304.17. And December ending balance was 76,021.78. For our savings account, I have starting for September at 10,681.24, ending at 10,681.59. October ending at 10,681.95, November 10,682.30, and ending in December at 10,682.66. Motion to accept.
I second that.
Accepted and approved the Recreation Treasurer's Report for the months of September, October, November, and December 2024. Again, approved and accepted. Open comments from membership. Okay. Unfinished business. Spring schedule, get that straightened up. Apparently I was out of whack or something last month, and I don't get it, I don't know. So spring schedule, we're looking at Tuesday, February 11th, coaches meeting. So if we can get a room for that, Ron, February 11th, looking at probably 50 chairs, 2 head tables, and that'll go from 6 to 8. Yes. First practice will be February 17th. First games will be March 1st. And the last games will be May 10th or May 17th.
No, I think that between 3 and 10.
Okay, so it'll be between May 3rd and May 10th. Once we start figuring that out, we'll have a more permanent date to end with. Parent team meeting will be held Saturday, January 25th. The times will be staggered, where we have the parent meeting. We'll say the parent meeting will be at...
That's this Saturday.
Or February, wait a minute.
Yeah, that says 125 Saturday.
Yeah, that's wrong, obviously. 225.
What do you mean?
It's a
225 is on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Huh?
They need
That's
to
a
be-
Tuesday.
Do you want the Saturday before the practice? It needs to
Hold
be the
on.
15th.
I must have been looking at, if the first game is March 1st,
Yeah. The Saturday before is the 22nd, and the
it's
Saturday
before-
before is the 15th.
so the
Before the
20, so the
practices.
20, oh, before the practices you're talking.
Need to
If
be the
that's when you
15th.
want it.
Hold on here. If the first one is, hold on, first practice 2/17, I went over this, 3/1, so it should be the 22nd, correct?
22nd is already 2 practices in.
2,
2 practices in. You want the meeting
You want to be-
before or
yeah.
after?
has to be after, correct? Or before we did it? We did it before, you're right.
We can do it every day.
Let's do February 15th.
Yep.
February 15th. No, we'll have it outside. We had it after the coaches meeting,
After the coach meeting, but before
Right.
practice.
but before the practice.
Which falls in line with this.
Yep, okay, all right, 15th, correct. All right, so Saturday, February 15th, we'll say 12 o'clock will be the parent meeting. And then at 1 o'clock, it'll be the team meetings. And then at 2 o'clock, we'll have the coaches clinic. And I think that's it, correct? Yep, all righty. New business, field closures for maintenance. There's some discussion that another field at Cats may be shut down. Some options are being looked at right now. So at least for the, well, it hasn't really nothing to do with rec. Fields are being maintained currently. We'll just leave it at that, and we'll speak about it in a little bit. Rec adjournment at 6:41, unless anybody objects.
Accept the rec part of the meeting ending at 6:41.
Second that.
All righty, rec portion of our board meeting is adjourned at 6:41. Call to order the competitive portion of the program. Competitive report, or the DOC report. Our teams, how many teams did we have over there?
11.
11 teams participated in the Wellington tournament this past weekend. Two of our teams participated in the finals. Unfortunately, they didn't win in the finals. Nonetheless, good job by all of our teams, especially to our U15 boys team and our U9 boys black team, which both made it to the finals. Treasurer's report for competitive, Amy.
Okay, so September, the checking account for competitive started with 212,239.10, ended 189,598.45. October ending 249,757.49. November ending 182,224.49. And then December ending 182,732.9. For the savings, competitive savings, started in September, 10,038.77, ended 50,039.62. Ending balance October, 50,041.32. November ending 50,042.96, and then December ending 50,044.66. Stipend account started in September, 1,769.59, right? 1,769.59. No change until November of the end of November was down to 769.59, and then remained that for December. So ending balance December was 769.59.
For the checking account for the competitive in September, started at $212,239.10, ending at $189,598.45. October, ending at $249,757.49. November, ending at $182,224.49. And December, ending at $182,732.9. For the savings portion of the competitive, started at $10,058.77. 38, sorry. Then September ending at $50,039.62. October ending at $50,041.32. And November, $50,042.96. And December ending at $50,044.66. For the stipend portion of the competitive, September, $1,769.59. October, no change. November, ending in $769.59. And December, $769.59. Motion to accept.
All righty, the competitive treasurer's report for the months of September, October, November, and December of 2024 will all be approved and accepted. Open comments from, league reports, TFL, SFU, and EDP are all underway. I don't even have a number on a breakdown in the separation of you have that somewhere, or just to get an idea? You move so fast with that stuff, it's hard to keep track.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'll say something, that's true.
So leagues right now, we have for the TFL Winter League, we have 1, 2, 3, hold on, 3, 4, 8. We have 14 teams in the Winter League
14,
for TFL.
all right.
Then signed up already for the EDP and SFUYSA. SFUYSA, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 10.
Okay,
And for spring EDP, we have 10 also.
okay.
And for SFUYSA, none.
No, 10 and 10 for South Florida?
SFUYSA, yeah.
Yes.
TFL, we don't have yet because I
So
only
so
have,
not 14?
TFL is 14.
You said
but
14
that's
for winter.
for winter.
Oh, not for spring.
That's for
Gotcha.
spring, yeah, yes,
Anybody in FSPL?
correct.
We have 2.
Year long,
FSPL still has the 2 in there.
yes. Yes, so
And
first,
we have 8 teams in Commissioners Club.
8 are in commissioner.
2 are in state,
I know 2 state and 2, no, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
from president,
Is it 5 in President's Cup?
I believe so.
I think it might be 5 in President's Cup. I'll have to,
Look in the schedule yet on that, so I don't know.
all right. All right, open comments from membership? All right, unfinished business. Okay, Zone B and Zone C are still closed for maintenance. In the new business category, there's some discussions of Zone D also being closed for maintenance, which would leave us with 1 field for the 22 teams, which would be pretty difficult. I was advised today that for the remainder of the week, we will continue our current practice schedule. They're doing some things with it, and you guys will let us know, basically, Ron?
Yes, we'll let you guys know. As we know at the time, BNC, they, our public works and our electricians still working on the ground with BNC, so they haven't given us a deadline with that yet. And also, Zone D, they want guys stay off of it so they can be ready for the spring and the fall.
All righty. Is there any timetable on the BNC with when that work is going to get
Haven't
completed?
gave us a timeline with that yet, with BNC yet.
All right. All right, so if there are any additional options, I know I had asked about the elementary school as the option.
I talked to you last week. You said you guys could continue to practice on field A, but Camellia was also alternate too. Camellia Parks.
Not Camellia. Camellia's that's the cricket one, right?
Yeah, Commons.
Yeah, not Commons, the elementary school, Farron.
Oh, that's what you speaking of?
That's
Farron.
what I was
Okay.
speaking
No,
of.
I know my supervisor was telling me that you guys could use Camellia and field A in the meantime, but I
Yeah,
wasn't aware of Farron.
Camellia's, that won't, that's not very good.
I have questions. We're not gonna be able to use Field 5 for this weekend?
For the weekend, should be fine for the games.
Okay, just for this weekend or every
For
weekend?
this weekend, we'll find out, before this weekend, we'll find out, hopefully, what's going on for beginning Monday. Does that sound right, Ron?
Yes.
Because I have in Field 5, I have a game on Friday, and of course Saturday and Sunday.
All right,
And Saturday and Sunday is gonna be a problem between games in Field 5 and 1 because I had games at the same time.
All right, so for this weekend, we'll be good.
Yeah.
But moving,
Following weekends, I need to know with time so we can start moving games.
yeah, 'cause that'll be the issue. Is our games, we usually have the 2 zones open, and then the games are, I submitted a schedule so you guys can kind of see what's out there right now, competitive game-wise, just to give an idea. But, you know, my big concern though also is the whole practice situation.
Did you submit the schedule to me?
No, I gave it to, I brought it over, I gave it to the other guys. I'll have to, yeah, I have it in my car.
Okay.
I have one in my car, and I can give that to you when we leave.
You want me to send it to you and you can send it to me? Or I have it here.
Yeah, if you want, go ahead.
The second one, right?
Yeah, the second one is easier. Actually, share this one with the others. It's stripped down more, so it's actually easier to see. It's just visually easier to kind of keep track of everything. Fernando's emailing it right now. But especially now, you know, practice schedules aren't suggestions. And extra days have to be approved prior to them being assigned. New business. Well, the new practice schedules has to be created sometime prior to Monday so that we can let everybody know if in fact we're going to have a new schedule come Monday, or the maintenance that was done over there will still allow us to continue practicing. Tryout registration and website setup. We discussed that last month. Just wanted to see, I saw some flyers being created and all that. That's good. The quicker the better.
Yes, and Diego's already has the link for the website for the tryouts and also for the tournament for next year.
All right, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
I just need to get with Shinoy. He did already put the programs into the system and got sport.
All right, I saw that.
I just wanted him to get it already registered with the FISA so that way we're on the list.
For the tournament.
Year.
All right. But as far as tryout registration for 25, 26,
Registration gets ready.
link is ready and up and
Just need
everything.
to wait for dates.
Forms have been edited with the right dates and all that. And I don't know if you have to do, are you able to get a head start so you're not totally pounded on creating teams and team snap?
Start happening
All
after I
right.
actually register.
All right. I was going to see if you could
And I could do it.
at least create the team
Oh, yeah. I can
names
age
and all that kind of stuff, just to make it a little bit easier. Uniform selection, you said that was a done deal?
Be a done deal. I'm already working on ordering the Adidas balls also.
All right.
So we get a head start on that. There's only 3 or 4 of the type of ball that we make that is available. So I'm doing 4s and 5s, different kind. So
right.
they're visibly different. And game balls,
All right,
competitive. And then that's it.
all right,
They'll start staggering in starting April.
all right, good. That'll be a good start. It's not like we're getting behind. Everything seems like it's going to be up and running. Awesome. Does anybody have anything they'd like to add, or questions, comments, concerns, anything?
I do have more sponsorships coming in. I have 2 checks here that I'm going to give to Amy. That was for the balance from the last 2.
Right.
And I've already got a new one for the Panda, asked to sponsor us again for the spring season.
All right,
And they'll give us
Good.
3 treats and all that stuff, so.
all right, good. Awesome.
The 3 Natives is very excited to become our sponsor and looking forward to, now that I have the pitcher schedule, to let them know so that they can come onto the field and
All right.
do sponsor day.
And I forgot to tell you, I did deposit the check, like, I don't know, last month or whenever it was, but yeah, so we're good on that.
All right. Anything else?
We need to buy flags.
Flags, corner flags? All right.
We don't have it.
What
The one
kind?
that
Does she have them? Or does she have them
I'll ask,
Whatever kind.
over there?
You're going to ask,
I'll
talk to
ask
Stacy?
Stacy for flags. How many?
Or do we want to hold off depending on what's going on
We're
with
gonna
the,
hold off, I mean, the little field's not gonna have flags. I mean,
all right,
Well,
yeah, we
she's
may as well
saying
get
those-
some.
If we get those cheapy ones that go with the flag connected,
what?
the
Yeah, the
ones
little
that,
flimsy,
yeah, the flimsy,
bendy ones, let's
not
just
the
get
nice
get
poles
those.
that
Yeah,
are like super
just
expensive.
very
I think I still have a
inexpensive
picture.
ones,
Or you can use-
so
we can
that
use
when
one
we
for the
do
little
make
field.
the field transformation to the good stuff,
Right,
we don't want to stick them in, we just get the flat thing that,
The cheapy ones for the U6 and U8. We don't need nothing fancy there.
So how many do you need?
At least 10, no,
10?
20,
Can't be
four
20.
fields.
5 times 4, 20.
Yeah. And we have 4 extra.
Okay, so,
Wait a minute, actually, it's more than 5 times 4.
No, it's for the little fields, only for the little ones. I think we
We have enough for the big
we
ones?
have 16. We need to have 16. If you know somebody steal it, because
All right,
well, should I get a few for the big ones?
go 20, 20's fine. 20's fine, right?
For
we have
each?
5 extra, we can give field 4 with that one too. So.
Want 20 for the smaller ones and 20 for the big ones?
No, 20 total, right?
Total.
Yeah, just 20 total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5, 6, 7, 8, technically 32. If we just want to get all new ones, get 32.
Yeah, but that one is, she's talking about the one is like a size of the pen, right? The
Yeah,
The
the
5 for
thin,
class,
You're not gonna
little,
put that one in U19.
why not?
or whatever. I mean,
you shouldn't touch them anyways, I mean, it's just
Yeah,
a...
just flag, yeah. Just let them know that it's out of bounds. I mean, plus we have some left, right? Yeah, so, the ones we have left, we can use on the older ones. And if those disappear,
Yeah, you can go by 30 if you want.
It's gotta be by 4s. 30, you can't.
go 28, go 28. Go do 28, because we have some floating around, yeah, we have some floating
Just need to
around.
be sure for the little ones, we have.
All right. Anything else?
Amanda's been up to date on the invoicing. We had a few hiccups with the Wellington tournament. Teams got charged that ended up not being.
Oh, I got a couple of calls for,
I had already
Yeah, all
posted.
right.
I was in Chicago, but I did post into the chat all the managers to let them know that I am
All right,
aware.
all right.
And we will be working on it once I found out exactly who
I got a couple of emails, and I'm like, and then I went into the manager chat, and I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna comment to anything. I'm not gonna say anything. It's being taken care of.
Yes. The hoodies sold really well. Even the stock that I had Stacy hold on to, the extras, there's only about 10 or 11 hoodies left.
Dang.
So I did a second round of whoever wanted it, so those would be
All right,
coming in
good.
next week.
Good. The more the name gets out there, the better.
And
Good.
the uniform selection has depleted for this season. So any new players are going to be getting the other uniform, not this one. Not the one we're using now, but the one from 2 years ago, because
Well, next season
it's
is the
all brand
first
new.
year. Yeah.
But we have some that are still signing up.
All right.
Gonzalo actually contacted me. He's got a U10 that is very interested and competitive, so
All right.
that could
Just,
be another
you know what,
player.
last year's are so close. I mean, somebody's got to have an extra. And then the older versions are so close,
Yeah,
it's
the
not
shorts
gonna.
are the same.
Yeah.
It's just the jerseys
All
are a
right.
little different.
We shouldn't have an issue with that.
I think that's all I have.
All righty. Yes, and then from our rec season, we were able to do a CDP team.
Yes.
In U12 which is awesome. And we're still debating whether or not to graduate the current CDP team to white status.
They already did. He has a white one,
All right,
and he's got a CDP
okay.
and the
Maybe
nines.
he's-
And then
Yeah, we'll be changing that. We'll
the
be
other one
changing that.
has CDP too. So we actually have 4.
1, 2,
4
3.
black, white, and 2 CDPs.
Right, that's what I thought I
And the
saw.
boys,
The 12s.
yes, for the 12s. So 5 total.
So on
for
the, so
girls.
on the 12s for CDP, the original one, and then we've created 2 additional?
Yes.
One
CDP, one
CDP, and
White.
so the original CDP didn't jump up to white?
Some did, some were not up to par yet to that level.
All right.
So he did make
So
a
he's
white
separate.
team.
All right.
with the ones that were,
All right, good,
and
good.
then a CDP
That's a
team.
way to keep everybody involved and no
Yes.
hard feelings or,
Got 3 that are signing up for CDP by the end of this month.
awesome, awesome.
And JJ has a couple also signing up.
All right, good.
So-
The 9s, there haven't been
nines,
enough,
they're not
yeah,
able to
they
have
didn't have enough interest. So hopefully after this season, he's going to be coaching in there.
And Mike
And
did pick
if,
up one of the players.
all right, and, and I explained that the intention will be to do something that similar to what we did this year, where the team that's created would be the academy, team, while, the other team moves up and actually should be the U9 black team.
Well, how would you do it? Well, you got U9 black, U9 academy, and U9 white. So how would you name the third one?
So right now, no, because Prosper would go black. He'd go 10, U10.
I know mine has quite a few that are young.
Blake would go
White.
white. And then Micah, depending on numbers, he go up or he does academy, whatever, we can kind of like stack up. And then I'd like to have Pablo doing academy because he'll be doing the recruiting one. So hopefully there's enough interest at the true 9 level. Now, ideally, if we can make a U8 team, that would be like a true U8 team. I hate having them compete with the older boys, as I just think it's very, it just is so discouraging. But what I try to tell them is, look at our U9 black team this year. They took their lumps, and now they're a nice little group. So there's pros and cons to it. Good. Very good. Late fees for registration for rec. Let's do that February 1st. Will be the first day of late fees. So let Anna know that.
When we close that.
And that,
Remember, the meeting is the 11th, so you need to have, I don't know how many days you need to close the registration.
heavily in need of coaches. Heavily in need of coaches. So if anybody's aware of anybody that would like to coach, let me know. Believe it or not, U10 girls, I already have 4. And that's usually one of the ones we have trouble filling. The problem is the number of players is probably not going to be 4. So, but, U6 is going to be one we're going to be heavily in
I
need.
send you like 2 or 3 parents that want to coach for the other ones. I tell them to contact you.
Send me, because I'm not getting any,
No, I tell them to call you, so I don't think.
Yeah, I don't.
Receive like 20, 25 calls a day.
yeah, and,
That's it?
That's it. It's too early yet.
yeah, so we shall see. At some point in the next, I'd say probably the next 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be out of commission for a couple of days. So if you don't hear from me or if I'm not responding or whatever like that, it's me not being lazy. It's just me not being able to get anything done. Are we good? All right, would somebody like to make a motion to adjourn competitive?
A motion to adjourn the competitive side of the meeting.
At 7:00.
7:04.
Yeah.
I second that.
All right, competitive portion of the board meeting is adjourned.